Hi everybody, welcome back to Kaelie's Reads. Today, we are going to be playing my TBR game for April. My March picks were a letter with handwritten, like letters that, a letter with letters that you send to someone. That was the third best thing by Maya Higgins. My other pick was read a book set in Canada, so I did Play With Me by Becca Mack, a book with the prettiest cover, which is High Stakes by Cheryl Douglas, a book with mostly pink on the cover. That was actually a reread as well. And that was Fake Date by Monica Murphy. So there are my picks for last month. Let's pick for April. And I don't have. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm gonna go grab something real quick, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Had to grab my Kindle so I can see what's in my Kindle library. I actually have 2 Kindles. I have the Kindle Fire HD 8, the new release for 2024. And then I have a Kindle Paperwhite 11th generation. I use it at night to, if it's by me, to keep me from getting migraines because there's no backlight. Anyway, let's pick our first prompt for April now that I have everything set. Okay, with the new setup, I'm gonna see if I can hold this where you guys can see me actually draw and pull one out, maybe. Let's take this one. This one is, hold on, let me set the jar down, and then I will show you. This one is. Okay. Okay, I am not doing this prompt. Sorry, guys. March is already a hard. Spring is already a hard month. Or time of year, I guess I should say. For me, so I'm just gonna pick a different one. A book with a fully natural cover, sorry. So I have to pick one that is either black, brown, or gray, it looks like. See if I can get, with the new setup, getting it to the camera maybe, and then I'm getting it to focus So we're going with Pecking Along Date for a book with a fully natural cover. All black, all brown, gray, white, etc. So let me show you once I get it in the correct. Because whoop, sorry, not what I meant to do. Let me get this into a collection that I keep on my phone. It's specifically for these videos, so I don't have to go back and watch my own videos just to remember what books were part of that month's game, because I clear out. I do clear out my game folder or my collection in time to. I do try and clear out my collection just to make it easy, but there is a rule that if I don't, whatever books I don't finish from the previous month get moved over to the next month. So sometimes, not yet actually, and I don't want to jinx myself. Have I had any books move over? But I almost did this month. Let me show you what the cover looks like. So here's what the cover looks like. There is a little bit of green on the cover, but it's mostly black and gray, so I'm counting it. So let me go and first I want to, I'll pause this, probably pause the recording, and I will write this down so I can put this prompt back into the deck. So let me quick do that. Okay, got that one written down. So now I can pull the next one once I see. Let me set my phone. I had to figure out where I'm setting my Kindle. So it's right next to my computer, so you hear the notification sounds. That's all it is. Okay, so number 2. Number 2 is a book involving a career you wanted as a kid. And since I finished all my books from March, I don't have to pick just from the books that I own or the books that are already on my Kindle Unlimited that are already on my Kindle through Kindle Unlimited or anything like that. I can also use my library. I don't know. Due to me due to me reading romance and a lot of the purpose of this game is to read books that I would not usually pick up, or I've gotten a lot of free books from Kindle Stuff Your Kindle Day that I haven't gotten around to. So a lot of these. So one thing that I wanted to be for a book involving a career you wanted as a kid was I wanted to be a teacher. That is not what I went to school for or anything like that. So let me do some research and Googling real quick, and then I'll be right back with you because I don't think I have any books on my Kindle. The only thing is I can use Kindle Unlimited or my library, but I cannot and will not. Well, it's not technically a rule, but I will not purchase any books just to fit this prompt when playing this game. So let me quick do some research and then I will be back with you guys. Sorry if my hair is a mess and all in my face. It's just how my hair likes to sit today. Okay, I found one for the prompt that is a book involving a career that you wanted as a kid. And I said teacher. So I found, this is not one that I already had on my Kindle. This is one that I found through Kindle Unlimited. It is Lessons Learned by Katie Carwood. And instead of showing you my Kindle, actually, I'm just showing you on my Kindle. I thought I was going to do it a different way. Actually, I may do it a different way. So that my I need to charge my Kindle actually. Well, not really charge, but so I'm gonna flip to a different screen. You guys still will see my face, but you will also see my computer screen so I can show you. So there's what the cover looks like. And those of you wondering, I did Google, and Goodreads has these lists that you can, if you Google exactly what you're looking for, not in Goodreads, because sometimes, well, you can search through the list, for the, you can apparently search lists. I'm guessing if you know how to search for lists on Goodreads, you can directly use Goodreads lists search to find it, but I just used Google and then I scrolled down and this was here. I don't use this. I didn't use this, and I did read the AI overview that Google gives you, but I ignored it and just scrolled down to the Goodreads link that I found. That was the first link after the AI. And I just put in Google, I just put books with a character that is a teacher in the classroom romance is what I put. And this is the list through that link that popped up. There are a few that I already had as one to read on here, but none of them sounded interesting. So I do have a Goodreads account and I do have a Storygraph account. So if you use Storygraph or Goodreads or both like I do, because Goodreads is owned by Amazon, therefore it is linked through our Kindles, so I use that. I use Goodreads to keep up with my blog and stuff, but for stats and stuff, I use the Storygraph. This is, and the new thing that Goodreads, because it looks like they're trying to, they're trying to, sorry, excuse me, I don't know if this is author doing or Goodreads doing or whatever. I don't know who's doing it, but I like it. They're starting to put, with genres, they're starting to put tropes. So as you can see, it says romance, friends to lovers, fiction, contemporary romance, workplace romance, he falls first, teachers. So those are that. Those are what, and I do like it, but, and I do like Sriaf and all those, or not Sriaf, Goodreads and all those things, and I like whoever's doing the small upgrades, whether it's Goodreads or just the authors adding extra information, or the librarians adding extra information, and stuff like that. I do like Goodreads to find books because they're owned by Amazon. They have a direct. This one says shop series because it is a series, but it brings you directly to Amazon. But with single books that don't have series, it will show you the Kindle price. I don't know if it's a setting that I had set a long time ago. I forgot about it, but it brings me directly to Amazon, which I like, which is where I get all my books. But for stats and stuff, I do use the story graph. If you want more information on the story graph, there are videos on my page. Anyway, let's pull, I believe, book number 3. Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Let me go back to where it's just my face so that you guys can see better. A prompt. Shake it up. Yeah, so I just put the other one back in there. So good, but never mind. That was a side thought. So, I did that one. I said I wasn't doing that one because it was a hard month. It was a book that would make me cry again. A book that's been on your TBR for over a year. It's just pretty much all my books, but let's go to Goodreads and see what book I have. Let me write this down first so that we can just get back into searching books. I will write this down on my document that you guys saw, and then I will switch over to the other point of view so that you guys can see me search through my Goodreads that has quite a few books. Okay, so that is now on my document. So I'm going to put actual prompts that I put on my that goes in the jar, back in the jar, and then let's go over to Goodreads. Let me close out of this tab. Go to my books. I'm gonna close out of the Google tab as well. You will notice that I have a total of one, two, 5 shelves that are considered exclusive shelves. One of them is not. The needs to be sorted is custom, and I just made it exclusive, but the rest are the default. So right now it's on all, but I am gonna switch it to want to read, and I'm gonna just click here and click added, edit, click the added date. Yep, here's the oldest. So it's like the ones that have been on here, the oldest, it was added in December of 2018 is when I added it. I do want to see, because I don't believe no, she's not in Kindle. So this, I'm not expecting to read it. A lot of these older ones I don't think are gonna be in Kindle Unlimited. Let me see, because I know white and royal blue is popular. Let me see if it is. None of these I cannot unlimited. At least those two aren't. This is the tricky thing with older books. Not a lot of them, unless the author chooses to go and put, go and put their older books into, yeah, none of these are Kindle either. Okay, so I'm going to, I wouldn't say cheat, bend the rules on this one. I'm gonna go to my Kindle Unlimited TBR shelf and just see which one is the oldest that I added there. There's 10 on there, so we'll see. The oldest one on there is not in the cards, which is a lot of these. Okay, it looks like Let me fix this. I have a feeling I need to fix that I didn't fix before I started meeting on this or recording this video. So let me go. So now get these here. Since they're red, they're in the shelf. Let's see. Now there's 7. Looks like most of them are a series. There's the rest of the Barefoot Poker Club series, Temptation. And then I'm pretty sure there's more that aren't on here. Because I haven't gone through my whole want to read shelf to see which ones are Kindle Unlimited. Wait. This one is a unlimited. Yeah. This one I believe as well. I may just scrap this prompt and pick a different one for prompt number 3. Looks like the oldest that we have. Oh, here's a. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong date. Hold on, just one second. Looks like the oldest date that we have for added is 2018. As far as I could see if I could get any of these through my library. Love Life and Love Life and the list. Let's go with. Let me see if I can get any of these on my library. Pull up Libby. Libby. That's hoopla, because it's also years, and of course it's down here. Crap. Okay, let's show. But you guys know, if you guys follow me on Facebook, you guys pretty much know what library I use. And to give, like, my address or one there. Thorn. Okay. Oh, it's giving me books that aren't by her, but where's my search? Well, it's because I'm done with that one. No, it's because I'm done. There. Oh, shit. Sorry. That's right. My library does not have it. Not owned by library. Let's see. You have. So, how far has that one? I actually prefer Libby because there's no restriction on the other kind of myths. You have 5 loans and 10 holds. Okay, let's click on this one. I want to do audiobook. I want to, like, placehold about 8 weeks. On that one, yep, you get 5 loans and 10 holds. Whereas with Hillplay, each month, I think, I know it's here to my Hillplay. Each, right, each, um, each month you get a limit of 5 titles that you can borrow this month. I wish my library would up that for Hoopla, but I don't think that it will. Bonus part. Um, I want to. Oh, it's the bonus borrow is just because there's more than, excuse me, more than one book, or more than one, yeah, more than one book, or if it's comic issue combined. I don't. So, do I want to do any cold? So, let me pull up my um calendar. Okay. So wait. Oh, this is still March. So 8 weeks from today. Let's just count. So it probably goes by um, it goes by 4 weeks. So this would be a full week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would get it by like the end of April, if I'm doing that math correctly. So let's find a different book. About this. Uh, two. Okay, so the audiobook is available for the second one is available for that one. But I'm not really into I'm really in a romance mood. That's not the type of romance that I want. So I think I'm actually gonna scrap this prompt, I believe, because I've spent quite a while looking. And I don't want to spend. So let's draw a New prompt for prompt number 3. Switch the view. Luckily, I haven't pulled one. I just took it up. I have the same prompt twice. So, a book with your favorite color. You could do that one. That doesn't limit me. Let's see, my favorite colors are teal, like this color, teal, or so we've got teal for colors, we've got purple, and we've got red are my favorite colors. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can find one that I'm actually interested in reading. Let me type this out real quick, and then I will be right back. So, typed that out. Let me switch the view again. And then we will go to my Goodreads. I may reload my Goodreads. Do that. Completely reload the site so it's back to the default organization. There. So we can choose teal, red, or purple. Oh, sorry. We can do, I guess I said teal, red, or purple. There's actually 4. We can do teal, red, purple, or pink. We can pick. I see one that I've been wanting to read that has pink on the cover, but I want to see if the book's in Kindle Unlimited, and if it's not, then if it is. Stealing Home, Sweet Magnolias. It's based off of the Netflix show Sweet Magnolias. So, it's not Kindle Unlimited. Let's see if it's Libby. If it's not Libby, then we'll check. Well, okay, it is Libby. Looks like I need to create a tag for in my library so I can save it because I don't want to borrow it right now. Whoops. I forget my M doesn't work on my other keyboard. I may have to get and I have a keyboard that is connected to my laptop because I use two screens through USB, and it's an old one that my mom used to use, so I may have to so I may have to see if she can get me another one. So there's that one. Out. So I'm copying the title and the there. Let me type pink first. So one more book that we have to pull from. And if you keep up with my blog, I am doing. Let me show you real quick if I can pull it up quickly. This one. I am doing. Not archive. Where are my tags? Do I not have. Not tags, labels is what they're called. Whoops. Challenge. Oh, yep, that's okay. So I'm doing the 2025 audiobook challenge. And so far, I'm doing 125 to 150 books listened to, and I am at 11 so far. Oh, it would be in R. Sorry. I was looking at your C, because I have these tags. So I tag my books with tropes and challenges and everything like that. So you'll see that I've read I've read all of one series Actually, I'll choose 2 series. So I finish out the Rebecca Yarros Empyrean series. I don't know what the actual name is called, but the Fourth Wing series. So I listened to Fourth Wing, that was a reread. Iron Flame was a reread. Onyx Storm was new. And then I listened to a new series, The Boys of Chapel Hill, I believe. Looks like I need to update that. Little, uh, there. Now it's full. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't want to open a new. Alright. Sorry, I need to. Figure out how to comment. Okay, I can't comment. Yes. I do need to update this number here because it says 8 and I've actually listened to 11. but I will go and do that later. So basically, this audiobook or any audiobook I read in the year 2025 will count towards that audiobook challenge that I'm doing. So there's that. So that would be wait. I'm I did a repull for book number 3. That's why. So let's pull for book number 4. Fourth and final book 12 is going to be I'm not doing that one. Sorry. Partly because it was read a book with an odd number of pages, and I don't want to go through to try and find I've pulled that one multiple times and I'm still not doing it. So sorry, it's taking me a while to find one that will be that's oh, you know one of repeats that I pulled earlier. There's one I haven't done yet that I'm trying to that I'm hoping I get. Not doing that. Got it. Yay, I got the one you want. I think. Dropped it back in there. That's it. I dropped it back in the jar on accident, so I'll just take it out for it. I'll be on in a minute. What package? The one from yesterday that I keep telling you to get? No. I got it. I don't know. We're gonna do, sorry, mom pick. Hold on just 1 second. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Actually, I do. Let me. Because she doesn't want to be. Let me close out of some of these extra tabs real quick. Okay. Let me pull them on my phone. I'll just text you. That's how we're gonna do this. Ones are newly added. Okay. So right on there. I'm just picking. I don't know if you guys can see this. Double check. Yep, I'm just thinking 3 and then I'm interested. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. And let me see. My do this way so I take a picture. I'll just figure out how I get one. Next, so done, done. Need to pick a different. That one's that one publishes. That one, please. It's supposed to publish on. Let's make sure that that's what it's supposed to publish tomorrow, so that one's good. This is gonna, we're just gonna open. Go to once we're new to room, new to rooms. Listen to rooms. Right now. paint this one here. Oh, bye guys, have a nice day. That was last draw for the day.